So we've got another brand new tent here, and I'm always excited to get in and build these because they're so good. So this is really nice. It's a really big bag. You've got a nice strap to carry it over your shoulder as well. And we're going to get in and I'm going to do a bit of a first impression. Now, what I like to do with these is have no previous experience in actually setting the tent up, so you can see more of a real case situation, because I have not read the instructions. This is the first time I've looked at these. So if I can work this out, it should mean that anyone watching it can, because I've got no idea. So let's move this stuff away. And also in the bag, you get your pegs and your leads and things as well, but we'll come back to that. So you get an instructions manual here. It's in multiple languages, which is very nice. And it is relatively simple. I mean, look, there's 4 pictures on how to set the tent up. So I've looked at it now, put it in the middle, pop it up, otherwise that's basically it. So let's see. So we've got the instruction manual there, just in case I need to refer back to it. Do not bin it. And let's have a look. So you get this really nice strap here, which holds everything together. You can just quite easily slide that off and everything comes through like that. Then that could be popped to the side. Now, again, what you're going to notice here is that there's only one separate bit, and that normally goes on the top of the tent. I didn't know that because obviously I've set a few up in the past, but there, yeah, that will go on top. And then we've got the tent here. So this is all one piece, which is the important thing. So I'm basically just going to put it in the middle there, all laid out like that. So that's more or less ready to go. Now, referring back to instructions to make sure everything goes right, it says to put it out and you lay the legs out and then you pull it up and everything will lock. So these are the legs here. So these get folded out. That gets folded out like that. You come round, that gets folded out as well. And then this one here gets folded out, and the legs click in. So you'll see this little bit here. As you fold them out, they'll actually sort of snap in. So that's how you know they're in the right position, ready to go. And again, just going to do a double check, make sure there was a leg there I missed. So that's been snapped out now. Have another look round. I think that's all good there like that. So now we've got the 4 legs out on each side. So you can see this is already starting to be quite a big tent. It's basically taken no sort of ability to set this up. Now you lift that up like that, and then that's going to start to basically set it up. Then you press it down. You just move the legs out a bit, like that on each side, as you press the top down, and you've basically got, within a few seconds, a tent that's ready to go. So you heard, because that's clicked down, that means that this unit here is kind of supporting everything. And then it is worth just coming in and making sure that you adjust that like that, make sure that's where it needs to be. Pop over here, adjust that like that, make sure that's where it needs to be. And it's just worth double checking that it's all clicked out, which it has. So within 2 odd minutes, we've got a perfect tent, which, yes, you do need to peg it down, obviously, but you've got a really good result there. So, if you needed to get a tent set up quickly, you've got that absolutely flying. There's a lot of room in there. So what am I missing out? Because obviously we've got that other piece. So I pulled it up, snapped it down, made sure everything was all clicked out. Now we've also got that top piece as well. So the way the top piece works is that it will go on top just to kind of cover the area. Look, my cat's already got interested by it. So this will go on top of here, like that. And then the hooks will hook onto these little areas. And basically what that's going to do is it's just going to give the tent a little bit more protection. So that's going to go onto there like that. Hang on, the wind's getting in the air. So that's going to go over there like that. That will hook onto that section like that. And then we need to basically hook it onto the bit on the other side as well. And that just gives you a little bit more of sort of cover on the top of the tent as well. But it's just another nice little addition. You don't actually need to put this bit on there, but you might as well, because it's just like a nice touch, because it covers up the top of the tent, which is really important. And it just makes it look that little bit extra. So they're going to hook on there like that. And then it just cleans the tent up as well. So there we go. That pulls that over there nice and tight. Now we've got the tent up to a really good position like that. So that's all there like that. That's going to give you that extra bit of cover there. It's a nice little vent as well. And then we have this little bag here. Now, the bag we've got here is what we're going to be putting the legs and everything into. So if I pop this open, we have a nice array of sort of little, you know, tacks which go in. So these are going to go into each corner of the tent. And it's very simple that they just go into the plastic bit and then they get pressed down like that. And then that keeps the leg in. And what you're going to obviously do is go round and put one of these onto each leg. I don't need to demo that for you right now, but one will go into there. I'm just going to do one on each side for now. So then one will go into there like that. And then you'll go round and make sure it's on every single side like that. And then what you've also got is the string here. And what you can do with the string is you can attach it to these little bits here, and then you can pull it down, and then you can pop that down into there as well. And it's just going to help hold the tent down as well. And you can do that on both sides. But I never tend to do that because I'm lazy, like most people. But it comes with it, so you are able to basically do the full package. Now, let's take a look at what you want to see, and that's inside of the tent. Now, because of how simple this was to set up, I mean, to be honest with you, if I wasn't walking around talking about it, I could have set up and been in there within 2 minutes. So it's a huge amount of space in here. So if I get in, now bear in mind, I'm very tall. Oh, we don't want this open, but we do want some air in. So what you can do is you can flop that out like that. Then you've got like a mesh here, which is basically for the, to keep bugs out. So that will go up. And then we've also got this one here, which is the actual panel to completely seal the door. So you've got a couple of ways that you can zip this up, but for now, just so there's not too much light behind me, we're going to put that one up, and then this one would go up as well, but for now I'm going to leave it like that. But yeah, so you've got the separate pieces. You've got one piece which is for the mosquitoes and keeping stuff out, and you've got the piece which actually shuts the door, and you've got the same on the front. So again, this can be zipped up if you're just wanting to chill out, just with the actual sort of mosquito net. And then you've obviously got your door as well, but you know, that's typical. So let's move that out. Now we've got a lot of room in here because I can basically lie down with my legs all the way out, and I am very tall. So that's very good indeed. And if you bring the camera in the tent and look up, you can see that they've got this really nice bit here, which is like a ventilator. And then that's why that bit has gone on top, because that's going to really stop stuff coming in, but you're also getting a nice vent to keep air in and keep it cool, especially if you've got, because you probably could fit 4 people in here. And then this little hook up here, which is in the middle of the tent, you're able to hang a lantern on there or a little light, or I mean, technically you could put like a battery pack on there, get a couple of wires charging everyone up if you wanted to. And we've also got little pockets around the tent, so you could put something in there, like little snacks or anything. But it's a really nice material, really simple to clean, waterproof as well, and it's just, I cannot recommend it enough. So another brilliant tent, fully recommended, 10 out of 10.